I forgot you had new dice for Peony.
Yeah. Because I was like at an anime convention and I was like, hell yeah, I'm getting new dice. Yeah, no.
All right. So hello everybody, and welcome to the next exciting episode of this our blessed Daemon Machina. I'm your host and DM, Lack the Watcher, and with me today are my wonderful players. We will go down the list based on how Discord has set it up for me. Starting off, we have our peony. We have Zoe.
Hello.
Next up, we have Josh and Leah. We have our... Yep. Sorry. Alright. And last but not least, Carly and Evan.
Hello.
And hello to Kiara in the chat. Sorry today has been stressful. Alright, so, before we get started, does anyone have any announcements?
My name changed on my social security card, so I am officially Mrs. Leah Height.
Yay!
Congratulations.
Thank you.
It must take you guys a whole lot less time than it does for us in Illinois.
You know, I was really surprised at how short the waiting period it was, because seriously, I did the application online so that when I went into the office, I literally just had to bring them my marriage license and show them that and my ID. And
Well,
I
that's
did
what
that.
I'm gonna do, but I thought you had to wait. In Illinois, you have to wait because you have to go in with it.
Oh yeah, I just printed up our marriage license.
No, I meant like you have to wait for the social card to come in the mail.
Yeah, I was surprised at how fast it came in.
That's amazing.
How fast was it?
I literally did it last week. Like, I went into the social security office with my marriage license and photo ID, handed that to them after after did the application online. And that was last week, Thursday, before I left to Minnesota, and it was in the mail yesterday.
Wow. They told me it's going to take up to 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's what they said. They were like, it'll be, I think like 7 to 10 business days. And then, yeah, it came in the mail already. I was like, holy shit, I was fully ready to wait another week and a half.
That's awesome.
So, yeah. So I changed that at work too.
Maybe sure.
Kiara says congrats, Leah, in the chat.
Oh, thank you.
Congratulations.
And Carly and Ari are actually in the process of the same thing as well.
Nice.
Just with Illinois, I guess it just takes a little bit longer, but the application was sent out.
It apparently took Evan's cousin 2 years.
Oh my god.
2 years? Dang.
Wow.
So here's hoping Illinois has its crap a little bit more together than Florida.
No, that was back when she still lived in Illinois.
I feel
Oh,
like
really?
it's not
Yeah.
hard to have your
Oh.
shit together in Florida. Like, I feel like it's not hard to have your shit together, like, anywhere outside of Florida. You know what I mean? Like, Florida is like, the bar is low. Like, all I know about Florida is Florida Man, but that says enough.
Truly. That's all you.
That's a lot.
That's all you need to know.
Truly.
All those news articles are about the same guy.
I know, Florida Man is like a superhero.
He is a superhero America never asked for, nor did they want.
He's truly just the unkillable man.
But he is honestly the hero that
I
America
don't know who the
deserves.
fuck this dude is that you're talking about.
Okay, so apparently whenever some crazy shit happens in Florida and they're able to like find the culprit, all of the articles start the same way, where they call this guy Florida Man.
Oh, that's fucking funny.
And the problem is they word all of these articles the same way that they all sound like it's the same dude with every incident.
Yeah.
And
Florida man attacks or runs away from alligator after punching it in the face. Florida man jumps front of a bus.
Like obviously, realistically, it's all different people, but we all love to imagine that it's all the same
No,
one.
it's a one dude.
My favorite one by far was like Florida man gets skewered by elk antlers by wife after she threw a squirrel at him.
Wow.
That's a real title.
The legend.
Florida man wears F the police shirt to court, wins case.
That one's just epic. Like, long
Yeah.
live that guy. Shit.
What are you doing? He's like laying on his back, just bathing himself.
Pay attention to me, mother.
Okay.
All right.
I'm showing you my sack.
Does
He said,
and on that
Wait.
note, does anyone have any more announcements?
I have a little one.
All right, go ahead.
Not really an announcement. It's really just an explanation. I do sound a little different because I'm getting over strep throat currently.
Yeah.
So I apologize. I
Yeah,
sound kind of nasally.
I've had-
No apologizing for getting over sickness.
I've had
Yeah.
strep throat a couple times. It ain't fun. Though it
It's
did
such
teach me to hydrate more. I will say that.
Oh yeah.
Is that why I never got it when I
I-
first got sick before you?
No, it's because I have overactive sinuses, so it just developed into that.
That actually reminds me, how are your ears?
Oh, they're totally fine. I also had 2 ear infections,
Oh,
which is great.
oh,
That's
But they're fine now?
bud.
Yeah, that's because the antibiotics just knocked it
Oh.
out.
Yay.
Luckily, they caught it before my eardrum burst this time.
yeah.
Oh god, yeah, that was a trial and a half when that happened.
That was really funny. I mean, it wasn't totally not funny at the time. But I woke up and my ear was bleeding. And I went downstairs and my stepdad to this day is like, I'll never forget the way that you said this. He was like, you were scared, but there was like a hint of curiosity in your voice. Because I go, hey, Michael, my eardrum's bleeding. Is that a problem?
Yes!
Wow.
Yes, it is.
There are very few parts of your body that should bleed.
And then he immediately took me to urgent care. And to this day, I can't hear as well in that ear.
Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Which ear was it again? Your right or your left?
This is my right
Your
one.
right one? Oh.
But yeah. You know, on that bright note.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. All right. So is that it for announcements?
Yes.
Okay, so let's get into the next exciting episode of this, our blessed Daemon Machina, Death and Desire.
Oh shit.
In our last exciting episode, the walls began to crumble around Lintown. The heroes find themselves, after a long battle against the succubi, and Daston's battle against a enigmatic ghost that kept screaming mother, the heroes find themselves in a very different Lintown now, where everything's not quite as perfect and pristine as it was last time. So, our next adventure will begin. But first, I want to double check something real quick. Make sure that this is correct. And then we will get started. Okay, nope, alright. So, yeah. So, you guys were heading back to sleep, right? That was the plan?
Yep.
I believe so.
I'm gonna take a rest.
Alright. Well, you guys head over back to the tavern, and you just see how things aren't necessarily awful around here, but they're definitely not the nirvana that they were, like, just a few hours ago to you guys. And the fact that you all realized, oh, it is now the 5th, which it wasn't. It has perpetually been the 4th until now. So, yeah. So you basically see that the town is pretty much, like, people are just seeming more tired and seeming more low and not at all the high and chipper people that they were a while ago. Some of them are actually arguing with one another. Like, there's 2 men fighting over the same woman. And you see, above all else, the one who's the most miserable is Terry, who seems to be fading in and out as a skeleton right now.
Oh no!
Okay.
So,
Don't worry, Terry. I still plan on totally making you that body.
Yeah, you're in too deep now. You have to.
Oh yeah, no, me and Peony got plans.
I got the plan.
I forgot.
I'm,
I forgot you weren't lying to him.
Esther totally never lies.
I'm
just
working on the blueprints. Don't worry.
Sugarcoats the truth.
and Terry,
I love that.
Terry just says, "I would have preferred this one," but
I know.
We gotta
Beggars
see what
can't
we
be
can get.
choosers, Terry.
for my own body.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Ruthless.
Don't worry, Terry. The next one, you get all kinds of attachments.
I mean, I really only needed the one, but thank you.
Oh my god.
It was right there.
I'm gonna pull out my notebook and add make a penis for Terry into my
Yes!
plans for his body.
Make sure it vibrates.
Make sure it
And then
vibrates.
make another one that's ribbed. I'm sorry.
I'll add all kinds of bells and whistles, but I think the top priority is just making it like gonorrhea proof.
And
Oh, that's a good
Terry
idea.
looks over at Peony while she's writing this, and he says, "Well, make sure it feels good for me too."
I'm gonna look him dead in the eyes and be like, I'll do my best.
I'm sure you will. But what the hell is going on around here anyway? Where were you all?
Well, Aston. Why don't you actually no? That wouldn't make sense because he wasn't there.
He was not
Well,
there.
Yeah, but you weren't where I was.
we got to fight some succubuses. It was interesting. I'm very low on. I'm not doing so good anyway.
Wait, low on health or spell slots?
Oh, I'm very low on health. I'm at like 10.
Oh,
Okay.
Esther is not looking good.
No. As so much, and she's like, I've never liked this.
Okay, because we're just about to go to sleep anyway, Dastin, who has been silent this whole time and just kind of shaking with anxiety, he just kind of like sidesteps over to Estrid, puts a hand on her arm, and casts Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
How much do I get back?
To find that out, I'm going to use my pack slot for that one. You get it's not a lot. You get 7 points back.
Hey, I will take it.
Better than a poke in the eye with a sharp stick.
Yep.
And he just says, hopefully that helps.
It did.
I mean, are we not just about to go take a long rest?
Exactly.
Well, he won.
What makes you so sure it's a long rest?
Oh,
Don't
please.
That's
No.
why he did what he did.
Please, I need my spell slots back.
You also never know what we might run into on the way back.
Oh my god. You're right, but I don't have to like
Let's just go. Let's just go.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, you guys seem to enjoy it when I make it harder for you. I'm just saying, but you know. Anyway, so you basically head on the way back, and nobody's really giving you all a second thought. They're all just kind of miserable in their own way. Well, some of them aren't miserable necessarily, but a lot of them are just like, this is nowhere near as nice as it was. You end up at the tavern, and you see that it is way more like dilapidated than you remember when you first got here. Like, it is a shack now. Like, and, so you open the door, you see just a bunch of lousy drunks just spread out everywhere. You see a nasty-looking bartender and an equally nasty-looking, like, barmaid. And they're just like, you all back?
Yes, we're back.
Alright, well, your rooms are, ready for you. We didn't do much to clean them.
Oh no. Astrid whispers to Benedict, I don't know if I want to do that. You just want to sleep in the carriage?
Yeah. Let's do that. Let's
Cool.
go sleep in the carriage alone.
I thought we were supposed to be resting.
Oh, we're resting.
Oh my god. Poor Squinch, he has to listen to all of this.
We have the homunculus mount.
Yeah. He's still just outside.
Yeah,
I
you
missed
know,
you too,
I
buddy.
think I agree. Carriage would be best choice.
Thanks.
Are you sure?
Okay.
Okay, fine.
You can certainly try.
No, I mean, like, if they're in the carriage, Astrid and Benedict aren't going to do anything. They have more class than that.
No, his tone.
Yeah,
was,
it doesn't
"Are
sound
we
like your
going
husband agrees with that, but okay.
Oh, shit. I didn't know. Oh, shit.
The radar be off tonight.
Ay.
Peony is definitely gonna sleep in a bed for as long as she physically can.
This is the worst vacation ever.
Dastin is gonna go back to his room. In fact, he slept in worse. He breaks from the group and he just walks right up to his room.
All right.
Just not saying a word.
You see, your room looks pretty lousy.
He's
Honestly.
slept in dirt under a tree before. This is fine.
What about, like bed bugs and stuff?
There, you find a few
He
bed
slept
bugs.
on real bugs.
I bring bed bugs into the carriage.
I mean, realistically, the carriage has been outside this entire time.
That's
which
so
says that there's
fair.
going to be
Bed
no
bugs?
bugs.
Scorpions.
I mean, you can all just shower eventually. I mean, depending on if you live or not, but...
You didn't have to say it like that. You didn't have to.
I'm just... Hey, it's Dungeons & Dragons! Like, this is how it goes!
I mean, that actually begs a really good question. In Dungeons and Dragons, Liam, I'm so sorry. I just gotta ask one question. In Dungeons and Dragons,
Bless you.
sorry. In Dungeons and Dragons,
It was like perfect comedic timing. I'm sorry. Go on.
Fourth time's a charm.
in Dungeons and Dragons, if you say I am going to. Okay, if you take a shower, do you only take a shower if you say that you're going to take a shower, or is it just assumed that you take a shower, like, regularly?
Assume
Because in
nothing.
that case, we have never taken a shower in this entire campaign.
I mean, you take a shower in Song of the Wilds. You've
That's
bathed.
Yeah, I gave you all bathrooms.
I'm talking about in this campaign.
I would prefer if you explain that, because it at least would let me know where everybody is. So...
Yeah, solid point. All right.
Alright.
I'm sorry, I had to get the logistics down. I was very I'm sorry, Peony.
No, I get it.
Well, Peony's never showered in her entire life, not even once.
Lovely.
I love that for her.
Although, I guess fairies usually have a naturally good scent, so, you
She's
know.
also she's so small that like you wouldn't be able to smell her anyway.
Right.
But she's greasy.
Until we somehow find the PIM particle.
Exactly.
Then we would know.
Palmer Adams. Anyway, I'm more of a DC guy. Anyway, Vasira, what are you up to? What are you gonna do?
I mean, Vasira goes to her room as well, although she has no concern what the bed looks like anyways, because she's just gonna sit on the floor and meditate.
Right. Okay. So, Peony, what were you doing again? I'm sorry, I missed that.
I'm gonna go sleep in my bed and try to get my spell slots back.
Okay. Terry is gonna go sulk.
Oh, Terry.
Not gonna get one more good lay before he disappears.
With
Wait.
what?
I'm disappearing!
I mean, I thought that he was just fading in and out.
He is, but, you know, I mean...
Right in the middle, he fades out.
Oh my god!
I was so close. I was right there.
That's what she said.
Oh, you fell short.
I was right there.
I had the shot. Anyway. Okay, so... Yeah, Terry just goes up on the roof and, like, lays looking at the stars, thinking about his life for a little while.
Or like a shoujo anime boy moment.
Pretty much, yeah. Okay, so you all... I don't really... I'm trying to figure this out. You know what? I'm going to flip a coin, and I'm going to decide whether you guys get a short rest or a long one.
Oh, God.
I want it to be fair. So, okay, so, we are gonna say heads, it's a long rest, tails, it's a short rest.
Oh, God.
Alright. Heads, you guys get a long rest.
Oh, yay!
Thank God. Okay.
Yay.
I just wanted it to be fair.
Yeah, we did last session.
Yeah, you already leveled up.
6.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Okay, so you are at level 6.
Yes. I'm
All right.
sorry. I got confused. I kind of forgot.
No, it's okay. I just wanted to make sure.
It has been a while since our last session.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Okay, so you wake up the next morning, you hear really, like, nasty sounding birds, like, cawing and waking you up, like, ah! 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 And you're just, it's a really not fun way to be woken up. And everybody basically hears all this cawing and, like, crows chirping, and it's just, like, this really not nice way to start the day.
Dastin opens the window, and with his speak with animals that's just always on, because it's, like, one of his features, he looks at the crows and goes, seriously? Seriously? Here?
He looks... The bird looks right at Dastin, like, dead-eyed, and basically says, "You have seen her," and then flies away.
Oh, fuck!
Oh, shit.
I made a mistake! I made a big mistake!
You made a huge mistake.
That got really dark real quick.
Dastin instantly closes the window, and he basically sits down on the floor right up at his bed, and he's just kind of sitting there wide-eyed going, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm fucked.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Yeah,
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger. All right. We will go. Are you done, Dastin? Is that all you're doing?
I'm done. I'm done.
Okay. Peony, we will go to you next.
Yeah, I'm gonna like wake up and like stretch my wings and like get up, and then I'm gonna hear these like awesome crows going, and I'm like, such a peaceful morning. And I'm gonna go downstairs and like, I mean, I still haven't eaten anything because Fantasy Vegas was too good to be true, and I don't want to end up in like eternal, unknownst to me eternal servitude. So I'm like probably just gonna eat another ration, and I think that's the last of my rations, from my inventory.
Okay. All right. That's fine. I mean, it looks all right. Like, your rations aren't like moldy or anything because they're yours, so they're not like.
It's like jerky.
Yeah, it tastes fine. It looks fine. You're probably fine. So.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like sit at a random table like by myself and eat some jerky and like wait for everybody.
Okay. We are going to immediately cut to you then because I have some stuff planned. Okay, so Vasira, what are you up to?
Honestly, Vasira is probably getting up to check out people in the town are looking today. Like if they're looking, like she's not gonna wander up, but she's just kind of gonna sit out.
Sit out of the what? Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Vasira's probably just gonna sit out front and just see how the town people are looking. Like, are they looking worse for wear or about the same as yesterday when we went to bed?
About the same, but it's fading even faster now. Like things are getting definitely not as good. So, yeah, okay. We will cut to Benedict and Estrid now. So, what are you guys up to now that you've woken up?
Astrid's sitting outside of the carriage, drinking some coffee, about to go back inside and converse with the group.
Yeah,
Oh.
but Ben experienced doing the exact same thing, but also add in a cigar.
Okay. Where did you get the cigar?
He's rich.
And that still doesn't say where
Yeah.
he got it.
Oh, he probably brought it with him. But I mean, or we could just say he has coffee. But also, where did we get the coffee?
That's a valid point. Well, Esther does have a bag of holding.
I mean,
You just have a carafe in there.
Yeah.
That's just always.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, they own a company,
Yeah.
a coffee company.
wait, I thought it was booze.
It's booze and coffee.
Oh, okay. For mornings and nights. Got it.
Exactly. The whole clientele. Day to night. All day, all night.
All right. So you guys are heading into the tavern?
Yeah.
Okay. So now that all the players are in their places, I guess that's fine. So Benedict and Estrid, you guys meet up with Peony, I would assume,
Yeah, sure.
because
Yeah.
she's the only one in the like bar area of the tavern. So
Yep.
okay. So yeah, you three approach each other while Viscera is out in the front, and Dastin is still crawled up in his room. Just-
He starts coming down. He'll come down last, and he does not look good.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Okay. So what do you all do?
Dastin sits down. He doesn't look at anyone, and he doesn't say anything. He's just sitting there, kind of like,
Can I do a perception check
Sure.
on Dastin?
Yeah. No, that's fine. Garly?
I got a 17.
17. Okay. You pretty easily tell that Dastin is not looking good. That something's up.
Champ.
Hey, sport. How about I rap with you for a minute?
Hey, buddy. How's your
Do you want
day
to talk
been?
about it?
why'd you have to say that?
The opportunity was there and I took it.
Dastin just kind of like slowly looks over at Esther. He just goes, I'll be fine. Just a lot happened yesterday.
Well, you haven't really. Did Dastin tell us about it yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
did.
I
You-
see.
Even I didn't remember that, so it's good you guys did. So
What, you didn't sleep too good, yeah?
I slept. I'm not sure if it was well.
Yeah, I get that. Them birds were obnoxious this morning.
Yeah. Yeah, they were.
you said a mouthful there, Harry.
Well, we got some good coffee in my bag. You want some?
I've never had coffee before.
Oh,
No, he did. Remember episode 1?
oh yeah, I do remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gave him
What
coffee.
happened with him last time he had it?
Oh, he liked
He-
it.
He got hyper.
He liked it.
He got hyper as all heck. He's just like hyper
Damn it.
focused too.
Okay, well then rewind a bit. It goes like, yeah, I think I'll pass.
All right, it might help you this time.
Hey, can I have some of that?
Yeah.
Oh
I
no.
don't. He needs
You
any.
got like a tiny cup or maybe a thimble.
I was just thinking of thimble.
Frankly, that's sizest, and I will take a perfectly normal sized cup. Thank you.
No, that's so fair. I just our cups
Do you
are
just
like
whip
as
it?
big as you and that's a lot of coffee, man.
You give me a regular cup, and then I use reduce and large to make it my size,
Oh.
which completely just like like it's completely like against the point I just made, but it's really
Exactly.
Sizes.
I just see her swimming it.
I know. I
I
want to see.
love that.
funny. But yeah, so I'm just gonna shoot it like a shooter, like just black coffee here down the hatch.
She shrinks the cup, then just takes out a syringe and just puts the coffee in the syringe and just injects it straight into her bloodstream, just hardcore. Just, yes.
She's like, just give me the grounds. Snorts them. She's like,
Oh, fuck.
Takes out a credit card and makes little lines.
she's like, I've never felt more alive.
Even Dastin's like, what the fuck?
Ah, the best part of waking up! Alright.
The best part of waking up is Raven Brew in your cup. Yeah. Oh.
Alright. So, after that, do you guys do anything else?
I would like to do a perception check in the room just to see like what the vibe is and like see if there's anyone of particular note hanging out.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, I rolled it on D&D Beyond, but I want to roll it with my real dice. Is that okay?
Sure.
It's not because I rolled bad, I promise.
Okay.
You think it was?
So that's gonna be a dirty 20 perception.
Okay. Yeah, the attitude of the room is like everybody's to themselves, nobody's having a good time. They all just seem like they're down on their luck. Things are getting worse and worse by the minute. But in particular, you notice someone in a deep black cloak at the side of the room who basically, as you look at them, they turn and you see a feminine face looking back at you.
Oh, fuck.
And
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
oh well, no, go on. It's fine.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, do I recognize her? Or
Yeah, you probably would. Because she recognizes you. She basically gets up, walks over, and says, "So now you see the mess you've made." And you see that it is Madame Greyberry.
oh balls, what the fuck?
Dastin just like freezes.
You bitch.
What do you mean the mess that we made? The after effect of what you did.
Oh, you mean what you started?
What you started, yeah.
I mean, never mind.
Is that in canon, or did you just...
Yeah, that's in canon. Astrid was about to be like, well, if I could play devil's advocate, never mind.
Play devil.
You all could have chosen to walk away, and you didn't. And now...
Actually.
We couldn't leave.
Yeah, technically we weren't able to just walk away.
Yeah.
Well, you still found yourselves investigating my town when you could have just enjoyed what I've offered.
Don't want to.
Yeah.
I like my free will. But thanks.
You're right.
So Viscera has actually still been outside of the tavern. But finally coming in to join the group, she sees them talking to Madame Greyberry, and she kind of heard that last little bit, and she walks up, and she goes, I mean, lying to people isn't exactly the best way to show them happiness. Although, I could really show you how things could be much worse.
And I could do the same.
Oh, I've seen way more than you can ever imagine.
Oh, you wish. You so wish.
Is it just me, or is the sexual tension in this room just getting higher and higher by the minute?
I know, like the sexual tension, I can't.
She looks at all of you and she basically says, you all want to leave, then leave. I'm done with you all.
See, here's the problem though with me. I'm a person that likes to stick with something until I finish it. And now that we're here and we know what's going on, I don't think we will. I think we're gonna stay and try to figure out a way to actually help. That's not brainwashing everybody. But that's just my style.
And she looks at Estrid, and she notices something interesting about Estrid.
What?
She looks at Estrid and basically says, "So you consider what I'm doing brainwashing?"
I mean, everybody looked kind of miserable after what we did, and they didn't seem. There were a couple people that we met that didn't seem very happy with being happy. And I think that's their choice.
Okay. So she takes one last look at Estrid, and she notices something very strange in Estrid's eyes. That they have something of a pink glow. Now, I'm going to just go ahead and explain what's going on here. This is what the wisdom checks were for. The wisdom saving throw.
No.
And she basically looks at Estrid and says, "I think once you see for yourself, you'll understand what I'm doing." And she kind of waves her hand. And, Estrid, if you don't mind, I'm going to have you bewitched.
Oh, shit.
No.
That's fair. I failed every fucking wisdom check that time.
God. No.
I was gonna say Peony failed a couple twos.
We had enough of this last episode. Oh my god.
What? How am I acting now that I'm bewitched?
You're kind of vibing, just enjoying the feel, you know.
Oh, wow, this is really nice. And she walks over to Benedict. And she takes both of her hands. And she scratches his beard. And she goes, "Hey there, hot stuff, how you doing?"
Benedict, like, it's just, he was just like, hold on, gorgeous. And he kisses her on the forehead, and he just glares at her, at Madame Greyberry, and goes, "What the fuck did you do to my wife?"
Oh shit. And now Esther's just vibing with Peony. She's like, kind of like, just like looking at her like, "You're pretty. And you're small."
Yeah. Let's not get into the fetishization thing here. Like,
Madame Greyberry looks at Benedict and basically says, "I gave her what she needed."
No, this is brainwashing. What the fuck did you do?
Didn't we just have this conversation?
Yeah, exactly. Let's get past the whole, like, tiny details of, like, what we just talked about. Like, no, explain to me straight up, what did you do?
Oh, has Dastin not told you yet? What I am. What I can do.
Benedict looks at Dastin and goes, with the cropped eyebrow, and just goes,
Explain about what you have.
right? He just goes, "Care to elaborate?"
Dastin kind of looks around, still kind of shaking in like a near panic attack right now. He just simply said, and he like sucks in a breath. And okay, before I actually explain this, Liam, because it honestly has been a while since this session. So, if you can remind me what the name of her order.
Sorry.
Whoa.
If you can remind me what the name of her order is. And
Yeah, the Immaculate Corpse.
the Immaculate Corpse. Did she explain what their intentions were, or just that she's part of an order?
She didn't really explain what the intentions are, just what they are, exactly.
Okay. And I can't remember if this corpse was this guardian.
Yeah,
of,
the Guardian of the Abyss, as
the
well.
Guardian of the Abyss.
And that they all carry pieces of the body of the Guardian of the Abyss, basically.
Okay. Because my brain hurts after a horrible work shift today, could we just say, like, yeah, Daston says all that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Thank you.
And Benedict goes, looks back at Madame Greyberry. I don't give a fuck. Make her better.
But the problem... Oh, but then Daston also explains that they also offered him a position.
Oh, shit.
Fascinating, and why?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think she ever explained why specifically him, like, all that well back then.
Because he's
Well, he did to this, but not to Daphne, I don't think.
Yeah, the idea is that Daston has a connection to darkness, and he's also brainy, so that's kind of the idea.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
During all of this, Estrid walks over and takes off Benedict's hat and puts it on and walks away.
Is Esther just high right now?
Yes.
Not that she's surviving. I took that and I rolled with it.
I mean, that sounds about right. Basically, how it's. That would be my guess, at least with being bewitched.
And he just sees her like do that, and he's just like, oh. And he just like, and he's still's like, honestly, with what you did in this town, I don't give a fuck. I want my wife back, and I want us to get out of here. So, turn her back.
She kind of make a persuasion check.
All right, where's my dice? Yeah. Yeah. All right. do.
Donuts.
Time to make the donuts. I made the donuts.
Persuasion, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. That's one of my better ones. So. Oh, hey. Lucky me. 16 plus 8, that is 24.
She basically waves her hand again and lets Estrid go and says, fine, since you agreed to leave, I'll let her go. But if I find out any of you are doing anything more to my town and what I have done to build this beautiful utopia, you will see exactly just what I am and what I can do.
And Benedict just looks at her and goes, well, if I ever come across you again, you won't just be dealing with me. You'll be dealing with me in the wrath of the Raven Queen. So get out of my sight, you bitch.
Oh,
Oh,
Estrid's just gonna blink and she's gonna be like,
shit.
that was the most happy I've ever been.
Sweetie,
hold on,
sweetie.
I'm done. And it felt disgusting.
Fair. With our backstory, that's fair.
Yeah. Vasira stays silent, though she's definitely contemplating in her mind on how much she actually wants to see what Madame Greyberry really is. Because,
That's so fair.
right? I'm like, Vasira don't play them little games, though, and she's mostly just thinking about the fact of what the succubus daughter turned into. And Vasira's like, I really just just kind of want to destroy everything.
I get that.
Hey, Liam, remind me, what was it specifically that the ghost said to Dastin, like, right at the end when he finally got through to her? Like, what was actually spoken?
I'm actually glad you brought that up. So basically, she was screaming like "mother" and "stop this," and she also said like "necklace." I think I had her say something to the effect of just basically the idea is the necklace destroys something. That's kind of the idea. So.
All right. Okay. I'm probably gonna accidentally fuck some of us over here.
Great.
Do it.
Makes my job more interesting,
Yeah,
so you know.
kind of fun.
But Dastin, when he kind of gets the sense that everyone's just gonna walk away here, he's gonna take a chance where he finally just stands up, just looks right at Madame Greyberry, and he just says, "What happened to your daughter?"
And Bender just stops, like halfway through the door, towards the doorway, and just goes,
Oh,
But you got out there, Josh.
"What?"
I said that you cut out there.
Oh no! All Bendick does is he just groans. He just goes, "Oh."
Oh, okay. I thought you actually said words. I apologize.
No. He's just groaning because he's just like, we finally we're just about to get rid of this crazy woman, get out of this stupid town, and now.
Oh, Viscera's intrigued.
Yeah, so was Astrid.
Right? Viscera's basically just sitting there, like, leaning forward with her hands under her chin and her elbows on the table.
Astrid's the type of person that she's like, once I get in too deep, I have to finish it all the way through.
And Peony is also just like where she was. She's literally like looking between everybody who's leaving and looking at Lady Greybear and being like, "No, wait, you guys, there's reasons to be here."
Astrid's gonna look at Benedict and she's gonna say, I kind of want to hear this.
You see Madame Greyberry just her eyes like flare up basically at the very mention of this. You see her just like the room starts to shake almost a bit from hearing this.
Ooh, Mommy's angry. Sorry, I couldn't resist.
And she just looks straight at Dastin and says, "You saw her, didn't you?"
Wait, I'm confused. Didn't we all see? Oh, the ghost.
Oh.
Never mind.
The ghost.
Yeah, he specifically asked your daughter, not your daughters.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, he does not look away. He is actually like standing his ground, though he is like visibly shaking in fright. And he just says like, "I did. She wants you to stop."
She didn't know what she wanted.
And you think you do?
Mother knows best.
Don't start with me right now.
Astrid's gonna pat Benedict on the cheek and walk over to Dastin, and she's gonna take his hand, and I'm gonna cast Calm Emotions at 2nd level.
Alright, at least it's only at 2nd level.
Wait, hold on. Does that like...
No.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, charisma. But if you allow it.
Dastin would allow it.
Yeah.
No, Dastin
Oh,
would allow
shit.
it.
I forgot.
Dis.
Oh, shit! I didn't even think about that. That's really interesting.
Of course, then again, Dastin does have pretty high charisma. Nope.
Fuck.
He has a charisma saving modifier of 5, but he only rolled a 6, and he needed to make like 14. Oh wait, that means it does work on him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It does work on him.
Estrid, for a moment, when you grab Daston's hand, he kind of looks at you, and for a brief moment, and it's only for a very, very pure instant, but you just felt like an absolute chill just go through your entire body, and then like all at once it's just gone. And then Daston, like, he like takes a couple deep breaths, and then he looks to Madam, and then he looks back at Madam Greyberry, and he just says, "It doesn't matter if we go, but she's never going to have peace."
I have created peace.
You've created peace for yourself, but not for her.
I've created peace for everyone!
No, you really haven't, though.
Shh.
Everyone here was lost and broken. And I gave them utopia. I gave them something to escape.
But they weren't happy.
You gave them an illusion.
Yeah, they started to break from that, and they found out how lost and how unhappy they were.
And at the cost of your own daughter. And at that moment...
You see Madame Greyberry look really confused by what you just said.
Shit.
What the hell did you just say?
Daston's about to speak for another moment until both of his eyes just flash black for an instant. And then... I mean, I'm sure everyone would notice this, but Estrid would definitely notice this because she's standing right next to him. Yeah. You just see Daston's personality change slightly, where he just seems a bit more serious, and he just simply says, "Where is the necklace?"
Well, I guess I should have mentioned this earlier, but it's pretty obvious she's wearing a necklace.
Oh, she's wearing it?
Yeah. Sorry, that's on me. I probably should have explained that better, but
all this time I thought it was like locked in a like jewelry box back at her manor.
Yeah, that can be. Take it.
Okay, yeah. Rewind. He doesn't say that. But how? Okay, so yeah, no black eyes. I'm retconning that whole thing. But he is gonna look down at the necklace still that she's wearing, and he just says, "That has something to do with your daughter, doesn't it?"
She looks down at the necklace. And is it Daston who said that?
Yeah, it's Daston.
Okay. All right. And she looks back at Daston and is like, "There was so little that you understand. Why did you... What do you mean? That you think I harmed my daughter?"
When I saw her, she was screaming for you to stop. What else could that have meant?
Sometimes moms have ways of thinking that they're protecting their kids, but they're really not.
And you basically you see her kind of like shaking, and she basically goes,
"Oh no.
Oh, shit.
Oh no.
I don't like that."
One step too far.
"You want to leave, go ahead and leave, because you clearly don't understand anything that you're dealing with right now. My offer is still on the table, Daston, if you want to take it, because I see so much potential in you."
How about no?
I need an adult.
You are an adult.
I need an adult here, adult.
All right.
I need somebody that actually knows how to do their taxes.
But you know what? All of the rest of you can leave as happy as you want, and just leave me and my kingdom alone. And she looks over at Benedict, and she says, "And dear Benedict, I may be a bitch, but you'll always be a bastard." And she disappears.
Oh, fuck.
Woof.
My dad was a bastard. Him and my mom weren't married, so technically speaking, I am a bastard.
I mean, not that. I can think of worse insults for
Right?
you.
Right? That's cool. In the grand scheme of things for insults, that's one.
Okay, I get it. Can we move?
That is one bandit would wear at pride. Yeah, I'm a bastard. My dad and my mom weren't married. So what? Fuck you.
When the DM thinks he came up with a really solid line, and then the player's just like, yeah, but I kind of am, though.
Yeah. 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 You mean it as an insult, but yeah, but in reality, it's true.
Daston, after this whole thing, just kind of sits back down in his chair, and now he's no longer afraid. Now he's just sad.
No.
Astrid walks back over to Benedict.
Oh, he puts his arm around her and gives her a kiss on the temple.
No.
I mean, we also found out there was like a Daemon Machina in this town. So, like, you guys, we can't leave yet.
No, we really
I have
can't.
no intention of leaving.
I need to get my hands on it. And
No,
wiggle my
no,
little
Penny,
fingers.
you really don't, sweetie.
You
Really
And-
don't.
I'm gonna look at both Estrid and Benedict and be like, no, I really do.
Really don't. And that's Sarah actually agreeing with Esther and Beth. She's actually agreeing with the.
No,
Way
you
too
don't understand. I need the Machina. I need it. I need it. I need
You
it.
really don't, though.
Give it to me, little grubby hands.
No.
No.
Astrid's gonna be like, I will put you in my pocket that has a button on it. You realize that.
Peony is like, just remember the thunder wave.
Oh, that's
We will put you in the bag.
That would be a
of
thunder
holding.
wave going right in your ass.
We will put you in the bag of holding.
I'll only last like 11 fucking minutes.
No. No, it's only 11 minutes for a full-grown body. She is the size of a fairy. That's
That-
at minimum an hour.
Sizest! You guys!
Zoe, stop trying to make sizest a thing. It'll never be a thing.
Oh, it's already a thing.
Already a thing. Oh my god.
That's so fair.
Meanwhile, while all of this is going on, Daston's just kind of sitting there, and he's just saying, like, Daemon Machina aside, Madame Greyberry, she hasn't found peace yet.
I mean, that's cool and all, but can we get back to the topic on hand? Because, like...
We're not going to get the Daemon Machina and let you touch it.
Why not? It didn't hurt last time.
Yes,
It did!
I basically drove it. It's fine. Let's do it.
If we're gonna go find the David Machina, we're gonna find it to destroy it, and you can take whatever little tiny piece of it you need for research and whatnot. But we're not finding it to use it.
We don't have to find it. I know where it is.
What?
Yeah, I told you all. She showed it to me.
Yeah, that is how we found out about it, actually, in my notes.
That's true.
that's true. Wow, she really is that dumb. All right, let's
Well,
go.
she truly believes that, like, whatever this offer is, that I'm worthy of it. This Order of the Immaculate Corpse, all of their members possess some body part of this guardian of the abyss, and they want to have me be the one to be in possession of the guardian's mind, offering me all the knowledge of the world, they say.
See the world, they said. Sorry.
They offered me the world.
They offered me the world.
Sure,
Yes, yes,
sure.
yes,
I
yes.
smell something that smells, well, not like roses, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. Sounds to me like they want to use you as a pawn.
Absolutely, I don't think you'll be yourself after
Nope.
even a part of yourself.
In all reality,
Well, from all the things that happened yesterday, I think I'm still a little less of myself. But we need to go back. The Daemon Machina's in, like, underneath her manor somewhere. I can probably find it if I see some rooms that I recognize. I remember the path. But that means we are going to have to go back to the manor, into her territory.
Well, let's do it. What's stopping us?
Loaded question there, but you know.
I've kind of got this like one-track mind thing going on here.
I guess the question is, are we all going?
Yeah, I can't leave. I can't leave you guys.
I mean, you could.
I'm not going to.
But then you'd be leaving your wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I've actually kind of grown to like you guys a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah, well, you know, it's all good.
All right. So you have an accord basically of where you all are going.
Back to the manor.
All right. Well, that sounds like a pretty good time to take an early break. I think actually.
Sounds good.
So yeah, get your bearings, and we'll be back in just a bit. So.
Sounds good.
See you in a minute.
Okay. I am
I don't
It
think
was extremely loud. I'm sorry, what did you say?
Oh, she said she couldn't hear it, and I couldn't hear her either.
Well, then never mind.
your mic the mic may not have picked it up if it was really loud.
Gotcha.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. So let's go ahead and get to the next half of this episode. So our heroes are heading over to the manor for Madame Greyberry. And so they're going to pass through the town. So what are you guys doing while you're passing through?
I don't know about the rest of y'all, but Dastin just beelining straight for the manor.
Yeah, Peony too.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Benedict would look around, but he sees how these people is running forward, and he's like, all right, make sure these guys don't die.
I guess. Mostly I'm just making sure my wife doesn't die.
Priorities, man. Priorities.
Actually, while we're walking, I want to do something a little bit sneaky.
All right.
Oh.
I'm gonna point my finger at Dastin and cast message.
Cool.
And I'm gonna send you a message that's like, hey, we're not gonna let them just break the Daemon Machina right away, right? Like, we need... like, you were interested last time. I saw your eyes widen. I saw you taking notes. Like, we need to work together here as the smart ones in this group.
Oh. Wait, so message... I can't remember. Is it message or sending where I can respond?
You can respond to message.
Okay.
Only to the person that...
Only to
only
the
to
person
me.
that's sending the message.
Yeah.
Okay. If you... Okay. I'm gonna roll a d4, and I'm gonna do odds or evens, and this is my version of heads or tails, because I don't have a coin on me. Oh, fuck.
God damn it.
Uh-oh.
Peony. As a response, you do get a response. It's not Dastin's voice.
Oh.
Oh boy.
You
Oh, boy.
hear an abysmally deeper voice. By the way, Dastin is continuing walking, like he has not noticed like the message being sent to him in any way. To him,
Oh,
like
no.
nothing's happening.
Oh,
But
fuck, that's so cool.
But Peony, you hear like an abysmally deeper voice respond to you that simply says, "Oh, so someone else is interested."
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh my god!
And that's all it says, like message sent.
Oh no, no.
So basically, Jeannie just realized that she's on the same wavelength as an evil demon. Cool.
Well, I mean, I don't know if I have that much context because it's literally just like this could be what
That's
Dastin
fair.
like in his head.
That's,
We don't
that's
like,
fair.
you know. But also, I mean, obviously, I'm gonna. Can I do insight on this voice to see if I clue into the fact that this isn't technically Dastin?
Would that be insight?
No, that would be insight. 'Cause
That would be insight, yeah.
All right.
Okay,
Yeah, go ahead.
I have a -1 in insight. I'm not insight. Oh, yeah, that's a 1. Not
Yeah.
in that one, but it's a 1.
Yeah, that basically, you just think that's Dastin.
Alright,
So-
sweet. Cool. And Dastin has no idea I sent a fucking message to him. Awesome!
And you think you did. That's what's
I
the best
don't.
part.
I think I did. Yeah, and I think I got a response, too. Amazing. Oh, it thickens. I love it.
Alright, so you've basically made it to the manor. It's looking a lot older than it used to. The fountain is no longer running. Some of the windows seem broken. It's all just not looking great.
Dastin still politely knocks.
Oh, it looks like
Oh,
a sweet home.
That's cute.
The door kind of cracks and breaks off one of its hinges a little bit. It's still up, but yeah.
Sorry.
Dastin quickly like tries to put the door like
It's
back
huge,
in a
man. You
line.
need to make a strength check to fix it.
You know what? I will.
Bandit just walks through the open doorway.
14.
You at least managed to get it held up, but it is not going to be fixed, basically.
Oh no! Because I'm gonna use one of my new cantrips that I got now that I leveled up Warlock.
Okay.
So yeah, he gets it in place, and then like where the hinge is broken, I cast Mending.
Okay, the door is fixed. I don't entirely know why you needed to do that, but okay.
That's what felt like he broke it.
It's Dastin. It's Dastin.
Character-wise, it checks.
All right. So yeah, the door is basically open. You go inside, and you see some people laying out like it's starting to almost look like a crack house, basically at this point.
Oh no!
Hard, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
You see people kind of spread out. Some of them are awake. Some of them are passed out. Their clothes are looking old and tattered. One person kind of jumps up and like grabs onto Visera and says, "What day is it? What day is it?"
Did somebody roll a 5 or an 8?
One of my favorite movies.
So Visera looks at him and just goes, "It's time for you to get up and leave."
Leave? Where have I been?
Oh God.
Fantasy Las Vegas.
Trust me when I tell you, this is a good time to leave.
And he just kind of stumbles in a fog, just kind of out the door.
Yep, that seems about right. Just keep walking.
Well, now it's up to you guys. So I can't really direct you guys anymore. You got to figure this out on your own.
Okay, is there like a wide open foyer or entrance hall or like a lobby?
Well, you're in the lobby right now, basically.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
about to say we've been here, yeah.
Yeah, you've been here. This is where you
And
came
the
before you.
layout is pretty similar, even though it was.
Yeah, no, it's all built the same. It just looks older and more broken down. So
I'm curious. I'm gonna make my way to the library.
okay.
Wait, you were never at the library.
No,
Yeah,
we were. We were there with you.
Visera and
That was a different library. That was
Yeah,
just a general. That was just a general library of the city.
It was actually.
I thought it was at the castle.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Well, remember, Dastin is transported to Greyberry Manor, and you guys were still in the library.
No, because the daughter led you guys. Because you basically asked for a tour, and the daughter led you to the town library.
I thought it was.
No.
I thought it was the
That's
manor
not
library.
No.
Yeah.
Well, there was my idea.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to look for a library, you can.
Could I send my Raven to fly through the manor to see what would be the best way to get to the basement?
You can certainly try.
Okay.
Visera just looks at Dastin and goes, "Do you remember how to get there?"
I'm pretty sure he does remember, but should I
No,
still roll it?
you wouldn't.
Oh.
Because of the fact that, remember, you started in her bedroom, and then she made you disappear.
That is a 22 for the Raven.
Okay. The Raven manages to fly around and basically find some, what appears to be some stairs that are pretty steep. They definitely look like they take you to much lower levels. So
Bandit sees the Raven come back in. They communicate, and he just says, "All right, she knows where it's at. Let's follow her." And he just looks at the Raven, goes, "Lead the way, Mom." And the Raven flies off, and Bendick follows after the Raven.
This does seem like the right way. I don't know. My memories get a little fuzzy when I was here.
I feel as though down is good. I feel like that, you know, we find Damon Machina underground a lot. I'm going with my gut on this one, and I'm gonna go down the stairs as well.
I'm gonna follow her because I don't trust that.
Come on, guys, we've got to go destroy the Damon Machina. Come on, let's go.
Let's do it, guys.
Destroy.
Peony, I think I'm gonna go with you.
Air quotes. Yeah, that's great. And I'll even hold your hand, and I grab your finger, and I like hold your finger as we like,
Oh, excuse me.
I'm like hovering next to you, but while we walk down.
Zoe, have I told you how much I love Peony?
She's so chaotic, and I adore her.
So
She's a woman ruled by her intuition.
I almost see Peony thinking that Daston's on the same page, looking at Daston and giving him a wink, and Daston's just like,
Yeah, Daston just looks at her like, why are you winking at me?
And she just winks harder. She's like, yeah. Like, very obvious. She's like, oh yeah, it's fine. He gets it. And like, doesn't like, looks away from you and like, sort of like keeps going. She's like, yeah, you get it. It's fine.
Daston was like,
Fucking terrifying.
God. And like, I could send another message. It's at will. It's a cantrip, but I'm not going to.
but you think they're already
You're
on
like,
the
it's
Yeah.
fine. He
We're
knows.
already sharing a brain cell. Like, we're good.
God.
So the Sierra's actually gonna look at Daston and be like, so the this issue with having foggy memory, is that a recent thing, or is that happened to you before?
I will be honest, it's happened to me quite a few times in the past, actually. I always seem to come out of it all right, though.
Well, at least you're well.
Yeah. Why do you ask?
Oh, just a curiosity. I've known a few people who have almost like fainting spells, but they're still a part of them that's conscious for it.
I mean, sometimes I get flashes, but very rare. I mean, right now I just have a very vague feeling that we are going in the right direction, but that's pretty much it.
Well then, on we shall go. I'll take up the back of the group.
Okay. I'll stay in the middle.
Taking up the rear.
Are there any torches and stuff, or is it like dark down here?
It's pretty dark.
Oh, wait, I have something.
I mean, I suppose maybe Visera should take up the front of the group in that case.
Because she's the only one.
You're the only one with dark vision.
Yeah.
120 feet.
I know it's pretty dark, but are there like torches on the wall, even if they're unlit?
Yeah, there are torches on the wall, but they are unlit.
Okay. Daston just kind of looks around and goes like, "Oh, hold on a second." And then he kind of goes like, "Okay, how did I do this again?" Right. And then he snaps his fingers and he casts his other cantrip that he got, Druidcraft, which includes he can snuff out or light torches, candles, and small campfires.
Nice.
Oh my God, we're on
Really?
the same wavelength. I was totally gonna do that,
I was gonna
Daston.
do that
Wow.
too.
Oh, okay. He snuffs out the left side of the torches.
Oh, I like that. Peony. 1, 2, 3. Astrid snaps her fingers and is like, do it with me. 1, 2, 3. And she's gonna do control flame and light half the torches on the left side.
And Peony casts Druidcraft on some of the other ones. Because I also have that cantrip. So, like, we're really thinking the same things today. I'm feeling good about this. I'm
feeling really good about it too.
I'm feeling really good about today.
What are you two talking about?
So,
Going off to what Peony's saying.
And Peony is also like winking again at Daston. Like, yeah, we're just really connecting today. Like, we're having the same ideas. Like, our ideas are like meshing so well today.
Josh, what were you gonna say?
Benedict is just like walking towards the front, like following the morgue and just going, I have no good feelings about any of this.
Viscera's response to the torches being lit is almost like if with pitch black when the flashlight gets flashed in Riddick's face. It's like,
Sorry. And Dastin uses it again to like just unlight the torches right in front of Viscera, but in front of everyone else.
thank you. That's good. Keep going. Fine.
You're all doing great. I just want to say.
Wear your spectacles.
Where are the
How?
spectacles?
We'll just say she puts them on.
How far down is this
Okay,
stairway?
Bob.
Bano.
Okay, have we reached the bottom of the stairs yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say for the sake of expediency, you guys have reached the bottom. It was a good like 5-minute walk down though. So
Damn.
My mom was gonna laugh if you said, "No, there's quite a bit left."
yeah.
God, it's like climbing the Shinra building.
Well, the problem is if I kept it going, I would just be like, I don't know. I mean, I don't have an encounter planned here, so like you're just gonna keep walking. So
I kept walking and doing bits.
yeah, exactly.
You know.
Yeah, just doing shtick. So so you make it to the bottom. Well, you come across a big door, kind of like the one that you saw in the original, the first time you got down to the lady's, like, labyrinth.
All right.
Is it locked? It's locked.
It is locked, but this door is actually made of stone.
Okay.
It almost seems like it has rocks. It needs to be like set properly to open. Like there's little hinges, stone hinges that need to be slid to be able to open it right.
Okay. Yeah. What can I roll to like see what the mechanics of this magic door are?
Would that be perception? I guess.
Yeah, or if it is magic even.
Arcana to see if it is magic, I think.
Yeah, that would be Arcana, and then.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Arcana, and then if it's okay with you, I'd like to do Investigation.
I thought I heard like chanting. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh well.
Someone's having a party on the floor above us.
Oh, jeez.
I only
I
rolled
thought
a
I
10
heard like
Arcana.
chanting. I was like, what the actual fuck?
There's a ritual sacrifice going on in your building. Run!
As
Sorry.
long as blood doesn't start dripping down the walls, you're okay.
Yeah. What did you roll?
Arcana 10.
It's probably not made of magic, but you can't know for sure.
Okay, and then can I roll Investigation to see if I can figure out the mechanism?
Yeah, that's fine.
That's gonna be 13. Not great.
13. Okay, it seems like it's just you have to figure out which way the hinges sort of like are supposed to go in what order.
Okay.
And we'll say there are symbols, there are sort of numeric symbols on the 6 different like hinges that are in Infernal.
Oh shit, do I speak that one? No, I don't.
Wait, do I?
I don't know. You guys created the characters. You tell me.
Yeah.
Nope, I do not
Oh,
have it.
dang it. I speak the other hellish language, Abyssal.
Hold on. I got Celestial, Common, and Elvish.
Balls.
Wait a minute. I think I have a spell for that.
Wait a
Do
minute.
you have comprehend languages?
Yeah,
Hold on.
I think Dastin has something like that, doesn't he?
I just have a feature that's just on.
Oh, no, never mind.
I just have a feature that's on 24/7 called Eyes of the Runekeeper. Any
Yeah.
language that is written no matter what language it is, Dastin will just instantly understand it.
Oh, amazing!
What up?
What does it say?
Yeah, what does it say, Liam?
Well, I said it's numerics. It's like 1 through 6.
Okay.
Oh.
Dastin just kind of steps forward and goes like, "Oh, it's a bunch of numbers. You guys don't see that?
1, 2, 3, 4, ah.
6 more numbers.
Oh my god. What? So, okay. What can we roll to like, or do we just start putting rocks in position?
Yeah, because I don't think it's as simple as just lining them up numerically. I think we need like a code.
And how, like, is it, like, are we having to lift things?
No, it's more like sliding things.
Sliding things?
Like in a God, what's it called? Abacus. That's it.
Okay.
Oh, I love those.
Yeah.
Alright. Someone who's good at puzzles. Let's... Anybody good at puzzles?
I'll give it a shot. And
Puzzles, anyone?
both Benedict and I will give it a shot.
And Astrid.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, she was raising her hand.
I thought you were pointing at me. I'm sorry. And Astrid.
I'm patting Leah, but I'm actually patting Carly on the head.
In fact, Carlin, you go first.
All right, what's the puzzle?
It's
Like, what does it look like?
well, it's okay.
Or do you just want us to roll like investigation?
I mean, you can roll investigation if you want.
Got it. I will do it.
And I give Astrid inspiration.
Oh, thank God.
How do you give her inspiration?
How?
Yes, how?
Big ol' kiss on her lips and saying, "You got this, sweetie."
PDA. God.
What do I have to roll? What's
You
my
have to-
inspiration?
I believe it's a 1d6, but let me double check. It is a 1d6.
I'm serious. I'm seriously gonna start thinking about having conditions for bardic inspiration with y'all. Honestly.
That's their character.
It fits their character. Bardic inspiration does not need to be a poem, a song, or anything like that. It just has to inspire the person on the other end.
One of my characters does chair dances for Josh's campaign.
She does.
This?
Cassandra.
Oh.
Yeah.
11.
You do kind of see that some of them seem kind of worn in certain areas, but you can't quite figure out exactly what particularly they are worn at.
Can I investigate to?
I'm just gonna stare at it really hard.
Okay, let me try to explain what you're looking at here a little better. Basically, imagine like, I want to say like a zipper almost, and the zipper has little blocks that are like 6 blocks that are stacked like vertically on it. And essentially, you can push these blocks in, and basically you can figure out like how to like which ones are supposed to be pushed in the furthest. Essentially, it goes up from 1 down to 6, and you have to figure out like which ones to push in first. That's basically.
Can I roll investigation to see which ones to push in first?
Sure.
You're right.
All right, that is 6 plus 9. That is 25.
Okay.
Damn.
Jesus Christ.
I have a +6 on investigation, and I got a 19.
All right. It definitely looks like 2 would be the first one. It looks the most like worn.
Okay. And so Benedict, because I'm sure, and Evan, you can relay this, would Dastin have told us which ones was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and all that?
Oh yeah, he pointed out each individual.
Okay. All right. So Benedict pushes in number 2 then.
All right. You hear a click, but
Nothing happens.
So look.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
can
look
I
at.
Oh, I was
Go
gonna say,
ahead,
can I
Bean.
just roll another investigation check to see which is the next, like, most worn?
okay.
Don't sound too enthusiastic, Liam.
That's what I was gonna say.
Oh, well, I rolled a 9, so.
Yeah, it could be any of them that are next. So
Can I try pushing in the first one then? Just, I'm gonna do it with full confidence, and I'm just gonna, or does, like, my -1 strength and tiny body not allow me to, like, push it in how heavy is
Oh crap, that's right.
I mean, it's not super heavy, but it's probably going to be a challenge for you, so you might have to do a strength check anyway. So you're pushing in 1.
Yeah, I'm gonna push it 1. Do I have to do a strength check?
For you, yeah, you're going to have to. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
It's not going to be a high DC, though. I'll say that.
Well, it's a 0 because I rolled in that 1, so...
Yeah, no, you can't do it. Sorry.
You spring the trap. Just let it happen. Yeah.
All right, Carly, yeah.
Can I do an investigation check to see if I can tell which other one is like more?
All right.
I got an 11.
An 11. Okay.
Is that with your bardic inspiration?
I already used that.
No, it's good for an hour.
What?
Bardic
It is?
inspiration is not a one-off thing.
I always thought it was.
No, bardic inspiration is not an hour. It's good for 10 minutes. So you have 10 minutes to use it. It's not
I
one
got
off.
a 13.
It looks like either 6 or 3 is the next one.
I'm gonna do 6. Very confidently, and I'm gonna push it in.
All right. You hear a click.
Push it real good.
Okay.
So it was 2 and 6. Somebody please keep track of that.
Just
Got
in
it.
case.
Okay, it's my turn to do an investigation check.
Great.
Yep.
Go ahead.
You can tell this is really how Liam wanted this to go.
Yeah.
By his enthusiastic tone.
17.
A good guess would be, and because of the fact that Esther noticed that it was either 6 or 3, a very good guess would be that 3 is the next one.
He pushes into 3.
All right. It clicks.
Okay, 2, 6, 3.
Oh, I think I know how it works.
All right.
Well, don't leave us in the fucking dark.
We need the next number.
I'm gonna try to push 1 in again.
Okay. Do a strength check.
Oh, well, it's a 6, so...
You're having a little trouble. You start to move it, but you're having a little trouble.
I help her.
You help her? Okay, you do it. You push in 1, and it clicks.
I loosened it up for you.
Yes, you did. And he holds out his finger for her to shake.
Yeah, just like a pickle jar. We did it together. Okay, so it's 2, 6, 3, then 1, so we only really have 4 and 5 left.
Yep.
Basically just pushes 4.
Vasira just pushes 4.
Yep. She looked at Astrid and was just like, "Phoop."
All right. You push it in, and the whole thing resets.
Oh, it's
okay,
not a math puzzle.
So it was
Okay, I was wrong.
5 and then 4. Okay, so it was 2, 6, 3, 1, 5, 4. And I'm gonna go to try to push 2 back in.
Strength check.
Yeah, peony, peony, peony,
I rolled a
peony,
2.
peony,
No,
peony.
let her do it.
She's got to do it on her own.
I rolled a 2.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
You've worked hard. You worked hard, Peony. It's
Astrid's
okay.
gonna go in there and she's gonna be like, "Here, we can do it together." And she'll push in 2 with Peony.
And I'm gonna look up with like tears in my eyes, like, I loosened it for you. I got it started.
All right, so two goes in and it clicks.
So it's
Aston pushes in 6.
6 goes in and it clicks.
then it's 3.
Bending pushes in 3.
Yep,
I'll
and it
push in
clicks.
I'm gonna push in 5. I'm gonna do it. This time it's for realsies, you guys.
That makes help her.
No, wait.
Let her try. Let her try.
Wait. Okay, what have you guys clicked so far? Or what have you guys put in so far?
2, 6, 3.
1.
And 1.
Oh, and 1?
And 1.
Okay, 1.
Okay, all right.
I'm trying to push in 5, but I
Feels
rolled.
like I'm listening.
Yeah.
But I rolled an 8, so.
Hey.
I see. That one works. That one works.
Okay. It's like a real fucking struggle, though. I have
Yeah.
to like, use my legs.
Yeah.
How? You're
You
like
see her?
flying, aren't you?
Her legs are like kicking out
No,
behind.
no. This is how she's doing it.
And she makes a sound that's like while it's happening.
And she's doing Pilates or something.
Yeah, like CrossFit, but
Yeah,
worse.
CrossFit. Yeah.
And now Astrid's like, Dastin, you do the last one.
Okay. He pushes in the final number.
4.
4.
All right. You hear, and it just, you hear the doors kind of shock open and like, basically like slowly open. And so it's pretty dark in there too, where you're going, but it's clearly a very big empty room.
I'm gonna cast Control Fire. And can I just have like a mini fireball in my hand?
Sure, yeah, you can do that.
I still have one of my magical tinkering, which I made a rock glow, and I'm gonna throw my glowy rock into the room.
I love that.
Vasira's just gonna look in. Can I perceive anything? Or investigate anything?
That would be smart, wouldn't it?
Vasira, you look in, because you have dark vision, I guess I'm just gonna have to go ahead and say it. You look in, and from wall to wall, you see those, like, cursed creatures just, like crawling across the walls. Just these
Oh no.
creepy insect-like large things just...
Yo, we're in the movie Riddick. I don't like this one bit.
Alfred, put it out. Put
Right?
it out.
Can
Put it
I
out. Put it out. Put it out.
Can I see anything else? Like, do I see the Daemon Machina in there as well? Because I can see up to 20 feet.
Up to 20 feet?
120 feet.
120 feet. The Daemon Machina is not in here.
Oh my god, I'm a donut. I have a light.
So, Vasira's like,
You can light.
Vasira's like,
You can get lit.
So those bug things are in here, but I don't see the Daemon Machina.
What?
Like how many?
I'm gonna cast a
don't-
light.
No.
I don't really feel like counting.
It's like a
And I'm
beehive
gonna
in
walk
here.
away before everybody else gets stupid. And Vasira starts walking now.
It's basically like a beehive.
Yeah.
Can we close the door?
You can certainly try, but I wouldn't recommend P&E doing it.
I will
here's my question.
assist Dastin in trying to close the door.
I'm gonna try and like yank one of the numbers.
Yeah.
Here's my question, Mr. DM. Are there any other pathways forward?
Not really. I mean, that's more of a question for Vasira, but you know.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Here's what Vasira, were there any? Did you see an exit from the room?
I'm gonna go ahead and Vasira did not.
No.
Because here's my question: do you think potentially we could sneak through here and just like, what if we snuck through and like made it without fighting them? We could do it. Hear me out.
None of us can see. It's pitch black in there.
I can cast Fairy Fire, which just illuminates things for us but not for them.
I can also cast Fairy Fire twice.
Yep.
Viscera just looks at Peony and goes, I'm going to be honest, I'm leaving, and if you go in there, have fun.
Fine, all right, more for me. Because I would, like, I mean, I'm at the point where I'm like, I'm not abandoning this Demon Machina thing, and this was, like, the only way we found down. So, listen, if we could sneak through this hive, I'm sure there are rewards on the other side, because why would there be so many monsters?
Because but they moved the Demon Machina? Sorry, Astrid.
I just
Sorry, you're
point.
Right? That's what I'm saying. Listen, hear me out, okay? I have an invisibility spell, okay? And also the Fairy Fire, which would
You're
illuminate...
just saying this now?
I've always had it, you didn't know?
I have a crazy idea.
What's your crazy idea? Let me hear it, girl. Get crazy.
I can.
You ever just want to lose it? Let's do it.
Aren't you tired of being nice?
Don't you just want to go ape shit anyway? I can cast Minor Illusion on myself and make me look like one of them creatures. And then they might not attack me.
Exactly. You see, we could do it if we tried.
Viscera just sits back outside of the room. Have fun.
Yeah. I mean, I know I'm being quiet, but I can't really stop you from doing this, so, you know, it's like, you know.
Well, did you want us to turn back or what?
That sentence right there is gonna stop me.
Yeah.
Viscera's basically like, you do realize that we've started some shit with, you know, with Madame Greyberry, and so at this point, she could have had it moved.
Yeah, I have a fun idea. What if we all stand outside of the room, but near the doorway, and I use my unseen servant to throw a rock into that room. All the bugs follow that rock, and we run back into the room, find the doorway, and leave.
That's a good idea.
Good idea.
I mean, well, first off, before that, one of us can do. Actually, Peony, what is your in Astrid? Do you have Fairy Fire as well?
I don't.
Okay, Peony.
Viscera does.
Viscera does. Which one of us has the highest DC for our Fairy Fire?
I do have dancing lights. So when you throw the rock, I could also cast dancing lights that will distract them.
Yeah, that's actually really good. So
Fairy Fire is only first level.
I know, yeah, but like, what's the dex save?
Mine's 11.
Is that
Yeah,
16?
Yeah, both yours and mine 16. And Viscera doesn't really want to help out right now. So,
Like, nope.
so I mean, so once those bugs leave the room, then I could cast Fairy Fire real quick, find that doorway if it's in there, and then we just bolt to it.
Like this plan, let's get crazy.
If Peony says that it's a good idea, I'm definitely not down for this idea.
I would like to grab Viscera by the hand and be
Then
like,
just go
you
hide in the
can't leave us
shadows."
now.
Then just go hide in the shadows. That's fine. Also, what if you have so you could do dancing lights there, Astrid, or you could do like a minor illusion of like a big enemy, or like that.
I was gonna that idea crossed my mind, but I was like, that might be too cartoony. Hold on.
Yeah.
I was gonna do a minor illusion of like an explorer with like the typical like hat and like the cargo shorts.
Just
Steve
Indiana Jones.
Irwin's.
It's actually Indiana Jones just in the room to distract the bugs.
See, that idea crossed my mind, but I was like, no, you know what's more intelligent? Dancing lights.
I mean, what are they gonna attack more, dancing lights or an actual person?
Fair. You know what? I'm gonna go with the stupid one. We're gonna do the caricature of a tourist. And just
It's not
really
stupid,
get
it's
down there.
Exactly. All right. So are we all on the same page? Dastin, are you good with this plan?
I mean, he doesn't really have any features or spells that could really assist in this, so it's not like he can.
No, but you either gotta play along, or are you gonna, or are you just gonna stand in the middle of the doorway and be like, "Hi, Bucks."
Oh no, Dastin has, I this is what he does, but I never really got a chance to say this because everyone was just doing this whole plan here. But Dastin has backed away with Basira.
So he's hiding in the shadows.
Before we start the plan,
Okay.
Peony is gonna go up to like Vasira and Dastin if I can still see them, and I would just like to be like, "There's no going back now."
So
only for you.
So Benedict goes and hides on one side of the wall near the doorway, like enough to where like he can quickly go in once the bugs are all out of there. But far enough away from the doorway so the bugs wouldn't like necessarily see him right away.
Okay, hang on. Your DM's a little lost here. So what is the plan exactly?
So we are gonna hide on one. Here's the wall, right? The bugs are over in here. We're on this side of the wall, hiding behind like the walls near the doorway. Benedict's gonna have his unseen servant just literally toss a rock into the room where they're in, but everyone's hiding. Estrid is going to do a minor illusion of Indiana Jones just in the room, being an explorer who just so happened to be in here. The bugs see that, go attack Indiana Jones, while we slip into the room that they all exited. I cast Fairy Fire to find the doorway, if there is one, and we go in there, and if not, well, we're just going to have to fight off some bugs.
Maybe a lot of bugs.
That's a great idea.
All right. Okay.
Foolproof.
Except Sarah and Dastin are not in on this plan, so they're just hiding away.
They're hiding in the shadows.
Okay. All right.
In the room where the bugs are going to run into.
You guys started it.
All right. Yeah, sure. I'll try to figure this out as best as I can. So, all right.
Well, you can, depending on how you have it in your head that you want it to play out, you can make DCs high or low if you want it to work.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna have to figure out how I want this to work exactly. So, all right.
So, first off, I cast Unseen Servant, finding it here. Who there's now an Unseen Servant. He picks up a rock. Yeah, Estrid, are you gonna cast the
Yeah, I
Indiana?
got you. I didn't know if I was doing that after that. But then, as he's doing that, then I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion, and the dude's gonna be like, "Oh, demon dogs. Why do they have to be demon dogs?"
and the unseen.
Even though they look like bugs, but whatever, that's fine.
Okay, demon bugs.
Yeah.
Why do they have to be demon bugs? Sorry, I've been picturing like the weird like mutt things from Catching Fire. Anyway.
But then Benedict has Unseen Servant toss the rock towards that minor illusion to catch the bug's attention, to run at it.
Okay. So you throw a rock, right? I'm getting this right.
Yes.
You the Unseen Servant throws a rock at the minor illusion of Indiana Jones, who is basically sees the bugs and goes, "Demon bugs. Why does it have to be demon bugs?"
Okay. So the rock does nothing. But they do notice the minor illusion. And some of them do approach it. They kind of scurry up like I don't know, like the zombies from World War Z, a film I've never seen before, but I know how they look. They scurry up, they kind of make this mound over it. They look at it, and they instantly realize that it's a fake. So
I'm gonna cast Dancing Lights then, and I'm gonna have it go down the path.
Okay, so is this to distract them?
Yeah, to make them think like, oh, there are other people. They have torches. Go over there.
Yeah, okay, that does work. They do act a little distracted. They are like, "Ah! Ah!" and they're just sort of.
Like that one bit.
Are they all out of the room then?
No.
Like the room that they were originally in?
No.
No. There's like hundreds of these things.
How many are left in there?
I don't think we're fighting our way through this.
Hundreds.
I'm sure he just wants us to fight the bugs. I'm just trying to figure out if there's a significant droppage in the number of bugs in that room.
Nah, it's probably like, I mean, it's definitely an amount, but it's not gonna nearly be enough, like, make a difference.
So basically, it was like 400 or 500 bugs before, and now you maybe cut it down like
Now it's like
50 left the room.
yeah, basically.
Okay. Even I can admit when it's, that didn't work.
Oh, I'm dumb. I did have a spell for that. Comprehend language.
Okay, we saved you a spell slot.
There you go.
Benedict sees that they go down a lot, and he's like, "Well, fine, fuck it." He casts armor of Agus around himself, goes into the room, and then just starts throwing firebolts at the bugs.
I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna help him.
Y'all, we're gonna die if we're against hundreds of these things.
Vasira just looks at Dastin and Peony and goes, "It's not bad if we just closed the door behind them and left."
We couldn't close the door. That's part of the reason why we did this plan.
We didn't actually try to close the door. We just jumped
No,
right
that's a solid point. You didn't.
That's a solid point.
try to close the door.
So the creatures begin to scatter. They begin to like freak out based on what you guys are doing, but in particular, they do sort of. Where are Vasira and Dastin again?
Still sitting outside the.
Just like in a corner somewhere.
You basically see some of them actually go out of their way into the corner, and they basically go to Dastin and Vasira, and they look. They look at Dastin, and I mean, if you're cool with this, they basically trigger something in Dastin that makes Diz come out.
Oh god, right in front of Vasira too. Oh shit.
Okay, so yeah, so from Vasira's point of view, you see Dastin getting more nervous and more nervous and more nervous, and then his head just kind of slumps over.
Oh no.
When that happens, Vasira gets in front of him. Like when he does that, she gets in front of him to like protect him.
So is she like facing away from him towards the bugs?
Yeah.
Okay. As she does this, Vasira, you just feel a hand on your shoulder as Dastin gets back up on his feet. Both of his eyes are now completely pitch black. And he just has like this very cocky grin on his face, and he just says, well, I guess I can stretch my legs again. And now that Dis is out, do the bugs change their behavior somehow?
Yeah, they kind of just go back to what they were doing before, where they start scurrying around the walls, basically.
Basically, they just leave us alone because Dis is out.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Vasira takes note.
Dis just walks past everyone and walks towards the room. But just before he enters it, he just looks at Vasira and everyone else, and he just says, "You coming or what?"
And Peony like flies up behind him and is like, "Yeah, I'm coming. Jesus, relax."
Oh no, Peony doesn't know.
Yeah.
I mean, technically none of us do, but I mean,
But I've heard this voice before.
the Sarah's definitely like, okay,
Oh no, okay, so let me be clear. The voice that Peony heard in message is different than the voice of Dastin right now. Right now, Dastin,
okay.
even though this is in control, it still sounds like Dastin.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
But the message voice sounded just entirely different.
Okay, fair enough.
But yeah, Dis just, he quite literally just casually walks into the room, and he's just like looking at each and every one of the bugs, and he just simply says, "Behave."
I don't like this, but I'm curious. I really don't like this, but I'm
Well,
so...
I think on that note, we are actually going to call it tonight.
Oh, I was so into it.
Oh my god.
I know we're stopping a little early tonight, but
Oh, that's fine.
yeah. I'm
My
getting a little
brain is
tired,
hurt,
so...
And I actually have a headache on both sides right now
Yeah.
from work.
I gotta bake stuff for Saturday.
Yep.
I'm having a girls' day tea party.
Oh crap, that's right.
You need to go take a nap now.
I need to sleep too, because...
And water and
Yeah.
go sleepy night night. Rest up that voice.
Got all the water right here.
And in
Alright.
20 minutes, I gotta take my next peel.
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 Alright.
Did you peel?
Well, does anybody have anything they want to say before we send off?
That was a fun session.
Song of the
That was an
Wilds
amazing
tomorrow.
session. Thank you.
Y'all are great.
Yes, you guys are amazing, always, all the time, every time.
Alright.
I'm also doing the devil horns, but you can't see it.
Well, turn on your camera. Let's see you. We haven't
I
seen
don't-
you in so long.
I don't have a webcam.
No,
God damn it!
she doesn't.
I only use my phone camera but I'm connected on my big microphone.
You're here in spirit.
Why are you patting my head?
I don't
about
know.
Alright.
She can't-
Well,
Penny's head.
hopefully we will be here next week to
that?
maybe finish this all up. Either next
wait,
episode or the episode after will be the final episode of this arc, but we will see. So yep. All right. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and I guess Evan, you'll be streaming Song of the Wilds tomorrow, right?
I am indeed.